Hello people! So, it's a wet spring day and decided to come out for an overnighter. This ancient woodland is beautiful, full of bluebells. So I'm going to set up the oilskin and hopefully we'll have a good night. Okay, so I'm trying to find a good spot. Everything's quite wet, so it's a bit difficult. My trousers are pretty wet, but I want to find a nice spot, nice and open, where I've got a nice view. And I've got a few things planned for this night. I want to get a fresh trout cooked on the fire, and a few other things. But the trout is the main one I want to get accomplished, because I've never done that before. So yeah, I better get this top set up before the rain comes down again. So stay with me. Right, so these are the two trees I've chose to set up with. Nice open space, just need to clear the ground now, get rid of all the brambles and stuff, and I'll set up the top. Okay, so in the bedroll I'm putting my wool blanket down. Sleeping in just wool blankets tonight. This should be interesting because I imagine it's going to drop pretty chilly tonight because of the rain. But so I've never tested it in low temperatures before. But I'm going to give it a go. I've got 2 wool blankets, and the canvas roll mat actually retains quite a lot of heat as well. So. I'm getting started with that. I do have a roll mat because it's not summer yet, so it is going to be a bit chilly. So I figured better bring some kind of insulation from the ground. Having my rucksack hanging off the tree like this is absolutely perfect, because this actually just makes my axe extremely accessible whenever I need it. And also behind these pockets my Laplander and my knife, which is normally in that one. So it just makes all my tools really accessible and ready to process the firewood that I'm about to do now. Right then, so the woodland I'm in is predominantly ancient woodland, and there's a lot of hazel coppice, which makes it perfect for firewood. They come in great chunky pieces like this, and normally quite long as well, so they're perfect for just splitting down straight. It's quick and easy, it saves me splitting huge logs, which my axe can't do because it's quite small. just like that. Hazel is one of the easiest woods to split because the grain's just so straight all the way through. And my axe can go back, and my axe lead. Okay, so we're going to get the fire going. Now, as of late, I've seen a lot of people trying to make fires out of natural materials, and they're really struggling, and it doesn't need to be that way. So what I'm going to do throughout this, I'm not going to teach you how to suck eggs, but I'm going to go over a few tips I've picked up over my time of doing it. Because every time I do make fire, I do it out of natural materials, so I suppose you could say I know what I'm talking about to a degree. So yeah, before I start any kind of fire making, you want to get yourself a good bed of wood on the base of your fire. I see some people just get a few sticks and just kind of pull them down, but that's really important. I mean, if you've got, the ground is cold, compared to a fire, the ground is extremely cold, and that will pull the heat of the fire away from where you want it to be. So you need to get yourself a good couple of logs, some good thick logs on the ground before you do anything. And then you want to make sure you've got, obviously, your different sizes of wood. I've got 2 decent size feather sticks here, and then after that I'm going to be moving on to some really fine twigs. And this is where I see a lot of people failing. They don't get the really fine twigs, they'll kind of go straight onto this size stuff, and it's just not going to catch in the first few minutes of fire. It's not hot enough. You need to build up the heat with really fine twigs. In this situation I'm in a deciduous woodland, so I haven't got twigs to hand, so what I've done is I've split down a load of hazel sticks. If you're going to split down, make sure you've got wood which has got a straight grain, which is going to split easy, because you don't want to be giving yourself hard work. Hazel's a particularly good one. It's really easy to split, and it's really easy to harvest from the coppice. And obviously you've got your fuel at the end. So yeah, what I've got here is some wood shavings. I brought them from home, but you can get them when you're shaving away, making your feather sticks and stuff. And inside I've got some fibrous material. What this is it's twine, you know, the twine cordage. That's just been stripped down into fine material. It's absolutely perfect for this kind of stuff, and it's in abundance. So you can bring plenty of that, and it is a natural material as well. If not, cattail's quite a good one. That's a good one you can normally find around if you're near any ponds or lakes. So yeah, I was going to use the bow drill. I've got the bow drill here, but I've just been practicing with that for like over an hour, and I'm really exhausted. I haven't got it in me to do another one, so I'm going to use the flint and steel technique. When I use the char cloth, I normally pick up 2 pieces instead of just one, because it tends to break away when you hold it against the steel. So I'll see if I can do this in one shot. If not, I might have to edit it through. Go, hey presto. Now at this point people start to panic, and there's really no need to. Get that char cloth right in that fibrous material, make sure you really get it in there and surround it by the fibrous material. And blow it really lightly. You don't want to blow it too hard at this stage, because you'll blow it out. You want to take long hard breaths. See a lot of people going quick sharp breaths, and that's not how you want to do it. Light breaths so it starts to smoke, and once you can see that fibrous material is catched, you can start to blow harder. Hold it above your head, because then the smoke can rise above your head. it's gone out. Sometimes it does go out, it's not a big deal. That's what I find with char cloth, because char cloth's kind of a wide material, it tends to just kind of disperse itself all over the place. We'll give it another shot. And char cloth tends to burn out quite quickly as well. Put a bit more tinder in there. There we go. Away. As soon as that's down, get the feather sticks on and get the birch bark on. I always tend to put birch bark on as on top of the tinder. It will catch. Whoa, that's hot. And as soon as that stuff's catched, just start to put on your small little twigs. Oh, the wind blowing straight at me. I always make sure I've got plenty of birch bark and plenty of other materials around me that I can chuck on if I need to. Now when you're making a fire in deciduous woodland, out of natural materials, if you're not using man-made materials, it is a case of you have to nurture it, because you don't have loads of sticks, loads of little twigs like you do in a pine woodland. In a pine woodland you've got loads of sticks, you can gather them really quickly and you can chuck them all on. It's not the case here. So you need to nurture it, take your time. Really feed that fire. Oh, get it out of the way so your smoke doesn't kill you. Got a bit more tinder here just in case I need it. As I say, always keep that material close by. Oh, smoke. Nothing wrong with just dropping some tinder on top, that'll draw the heat straight back up again and start to warm those little twigs through. But like I say, just keep nurturing it. You need to put some more birch bark on. It's a particularly windy day here, so things are blowing out. I think we're away here. And as you saw, like I didn't do it first time, the char cloth went out, that happens. So it is a case of not blowing too hard to begin with, because you'll blow it out. Just got to keep practicing and know when to blow it at the right time. This is away now. So I'll bring you back when this is established. I've got some good coals ready to cook this fish. So I'm just getting ready to cook my fish on the fire. I've just prepared myself 2 sticks to go in the fish. And now I'm just splitting this large hazel branch exactly down the middle. Just taking it gradual with the axe, working my way down the branch until I get to about this point, and I'll stop and lash it together. There we go, that's a bit right. I think I'll go a little bit further because it's a really strong stick. Just give myself a little bit of give. There we go. Get the fish in there, I think. Right then, You have to get the fire going. Okay then, so I've gutted the fish. Took me a while because I've never done it before, but it's good to go now. So now I'm going to pop these sticks in. Just like that. Just like that. My knife is quite blunt because I've been doing a lot of work with the bow drill. This is a rainbow trout, if anyone's wondering. Should be just enough to put one person. Held together with this bad boy. I think I might have overdone it with the stick, but we'll see. Get in there. There she is, ready for the fire. Right, I just need to get myself some twine and we'll pop her in front of the fire. I'll tell you something, there is nothing better than sitting here right now, getting a few hours to yourself, peace, tranquility, cannot be beaten. I absolutely love it. It's weird to think, what would I be doing today if I hadn't got into this hobby? I'd probably be sitting at home playing on my Xbox or something like that. Such a nice day. I don't want to move. So, the trout's on the fire, and I've got some carrots and potatoes to get boiled up to accompany it. So I'm just going to sit back now, watch the sun go down and relax. Maybe even read my book. Right then, there she is. Rainbow trout, carrots and potatoes. Right, I'm going to sit and enjoy this now. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Right, so we're going to make some bannock. If you've never had bannock before, it's basically kind of like a bread cake mix. And it's so easy to make, but it's so filling and so tasty. If you've never made it before, I'm going to take you through basically what you have to do to make it and what my ingredients are. So basically, what I've brought with me is a few handfuls of self-raising flour, and then just a bag full of almonds, raisins and sugar. And that is literally all you need. And you can literally put anything else in it, all different types of fruits. You can put chocolate in it if you want to. You can just mix it up for your taste. So basically what I'm going to do here, I do everything by eye. You don't want to be worrying about measurements, just bang it in. Probably want to, on average, 3 or 4 handfuls of flour maybe. Depends how big your frying pan is, depends how many people you're cooking for. And literally just chuck everything in, all together. I'm going to use half the raisins, half the sugar, because I want to make 2. Some sugar. The reason I've mixed the sugar in with the reason I've took the sugar in with the raisins is just for ease of carry. There we go, that's that. Chuck all that in a bowl, mix all that together. The more sugar the better, pretty much, in my opinion. I'm going to get some more sugar in there, so I'll just tip that up like that. Try not to get too many raisins in because we want them for later. There we go, that works better. Okay. Mix all that up, and then all you have to do is just add water to that now until it turns into a dough, basically, into a doughy, sticky mixture. I'll make 2 of these, one for lunchtime now, and one for dessert after I've cooked my trout. Just get it all mixed up. Now you can cook this in a frying pan. Well, you have to cook it in a frying pan because you basically fry it off. You want to cook it on embers because you want it to be a low heat. Because if you cook it too quickly, you'll burn the outside and the inside will still be all doughy and sticky. But basically, you can cook it as a whole bun if you want to. Just fill the frying pan, or you can cook it as little tiny buns. Have a couple in one frying pan. Now I've put a bit too much water in this now, so all I need to do is add a bit more flour, just to dry it up a little bit. I haven't got this precise yet because I've done it a few times, but I always add too much water. And then I'll add some more flour, and it'll be too much flour, and then I'll have to add a bit more water. It's a game you have to play. But we'll get in there. Now I need to wash my frying pan off because it's still got this morning's breakfast in. So yeah, I'll bring you back later. Well, and I'll bring you back in a minute once I've got the frying pan cleaned off. And we're going to start cooking this up. So here we are, cooking the bannock on the fire. Well, embers, the remaining embers of the fire that we cooked tea on. Basically, if you want to cook bannock, you just wait for your embers to be really low temperature. Pop it on, make sure there's plenty of oil in the pan so it doesn't stick and burn to the pan. and just leave it there. Probably about 20 minutes to half an hour. Probably about 20 minutes. Give it a good feel, see if it's gone hard underneath, and then flip it over and do the same again. It takes a while to cook, but it's worth it. It's like a nice bready cake mixture. When this is done, I'll bring you back and I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, so the bannoc's done. Perfect. It's important when you cook bannock to cook it on a very slow heat. If you cook it too fast, it will just burn the outside and you'll have a really doughy centre. And you'll have ruined it. Just cook it nice and slow. Perfect. It's really filling as well. But the sun's gone down now, so I'm just going to sit here and read my book for a while, I think, until it's time to hit the sack. Stoke this fire back up, I think. Got some more wood just over there. We need to have a tidy up. I hate a messy camp. Cannot stand it. Get the stove ready for the morning. So I'll probably bring you back now when I'm going to get into bed. Get the lantern on soon. And just listen to the sounds. There's so many songbirds this time of year. In the spring, like it's insane. When I go for regular walks in the countryside as well, there's just so many songbirds, it's bad. Right, so yeah, I'll bring you back soon. Right then, so it's time for me to hit the sack. It's been nice just lying here and listening to the wildlife. Oh, I absolutely love sleeping under canvas, it's so nice. There's quite a few mosquitoes in the canvas, but they get attracted to the lantern, so it's okay. But yeah, it's been a good day. I've really enjoyed myself. The rain hasn't been great, but it'll do. Just get on with it. But wake up in the morning, get some bacon on, and enjoy tomorrow. I think it's forecast rain again, but what can you do? But hopefully we have a good night's sleep. So, I'll catch you in the morning. Good morning, people. That was an amazing night's sleep. It was one of those sleeps where you just go out like a log all the way through. I'm struggling to wake up. But yeah, it should be another good day. There's nothing better than waking up in ancient woodland. I absolutely love it. Every time I come out for a night out, I'll spend a good hour before I get up just lying and just enjoying the sounds, the songbirds and everything else. And when you get that nice drizzle of rain as well on the top, it's beautiful. This woodland is just so nice at this time of year. All these bluebells everywhere. It's just a carpet of purple. But yeah, on with the day, and I need to get the bacon on.
So here's something I've been working on. It's I designed it as a neck spoon. I need to put a hole in the handle. It needs a bit more of a bellow in it. I need to work on that bit, but it's basically finished now. Been working on it for a while just as a passive thing, just dabbing at it bit by bit, and it's nearly finished. I get all my carving equipment from Ben Orford. Got a couple of his things now. There's a few more things that I want to get, but I haven't really done much carving for a while. Just that's kind of got put on the back burner for a little bit. But yeah.
Time to clean the fire. I'm gonna get all the big bits out. I'll put them somewhere to burn off next time. And then always make sure you put plenty of water on. I mean, this is last night's fire, and it's still hot. So it just goes to show if you don't put water on it. I'll let that soak up, and then I'll disperse all those embers around. Right, it's time to get packed away. That rucksack hanging off the tree is really going to benefit me now, as it's going to keep my pack upright, especially with this type of pack, because I haven't really got a frame to hold itself up. So hanging it off a tree like this is really going to help. Okay then people, so unfortunately it's that time to go home. I've had an absolutely beautiful couple of days. I've really enjoyed myself. I hope you've enjoyed the video as much as I've enjoyed making it. It's been an absolutely amazing time. Great weather, we've only had a couple of bits of rain, nothing much to worry about. But it's been very pleasant and I've really enjoyed myself. So it won't be long now until I'm out again. Absolutely can't beat it. I absolutely love coming out. I can't get out enough. But yeah. Make sure you leave me a comment, because I love hearing my comments and love reading the comments after I've uploaded the video. Make sure you leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought about this video, because it took me a good long effort and good long while and a lot of effort to make it. I've really enjoyed doing it. So yeah, make sure you leave a comment, and until next time, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again very, very soon.